When I was a child at the edge of the galaxy, I heard stories about a man who could forecast.
Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to our channel! A cinematic trailer for Apple's version of Isaac Asimov's iconic hard sci-fi novel has been released. So let's take a look on how Apple will turn Isaac Asimov's book series into a TV show, Foundation. But before we begin, make sure you subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon so that you don't miss out on any of our upcoming videos. Number 5. What exactly is Foundation?
Strange. Watching yourself being born.
After Edward Gibbon's multi-volume chronicle of the fall of the Roman Empire, which was one of Asimov's primary influences, the Foundation series might be renamed The History of the Decline and Fall of the Galactic Empire. The fictional empire has been around for thousands of years and spans millions of worlds. It's on the verge of collapsing, resulting in 30,000 years of darkness. A tiny number of people want to decrease that to a mere 1,000 years by using the predictive mathematical power of psychohistory, invented by a figure named Hari Seldon. Number 4. What can fans expect?
We can murder the man, but what about the movement, brother? Martyrs tend to have a long half-life.
5 short tales and 4 novellas make up the original trilogy. After 3 decades, Asimov added 2 sequels, followed by 2 prequels. It's difficult to overestimate the Foundation's impact. Asimov's amazing series has directly influenced large portions of Star Wars, the aforementioned Dune, and numerous other fictional and non-fictional persons. It involves spacecraft, robotics, galaxy-spanning battles, and the destinies of hundreds of millions and millions of people. What's not to enjoy about that? Number 3. Some issues to take note of.
Psychohistory?
Every mathematician has read your theory.
It's not a theory.
When it comes to translating this series, or even the first novel, for a film or television series, there are 2 major issues. For decades, a lot of clever individuals have been trying. The first and most evident is the enormity of the situation. The first volume alone spans over 2 centuries. The series covers approximately 600 years if you only look at the textual content. Television, on the other hand, is a totally different medium from literature. Characters are what fans desire in a TV program, with a few exceptions. It doesn't matter if they're good or awful, as long as they're interesting. Foundation's sheer nature prohibits the creation of characters that the viewer can connect with. The second major issue is this. Number 2, a potential flop.
You're going to arrest me tomorrow. And you. It's almost a certainty.
There aren't many possibilities for profound character analyses, character evolution, or, to be honest, characters, in what amounts to a collection of interrelated tales. This is the apex of hard sci-fi classics. Characters are mostly used to advance the story or to convey a concept. Many are just names with a stilted speech that merely conveys information. Sometimes Hari Seldon, the only character who appears in many chapters, dies early in the first book and isn't even given a proper send-off. The 2 prequels, on the other hand, help to fill in the gaps in his history. Because of the significant time jumps, almost every character dies off-screen and is never addressed again. To put it another way, there isn't a lot of emotional content in Foundation. It's all in the details. This isn't meant to be construed as a critique. They're fantastic for what they are, but they're novels, and translating them to television will be extremely tough. The exact element that makes them intriguing will be difficult to convey on a screen. Continue with us to find out how all of this will eventually come to reality. Number 1. How will this book be brought to life?
Empire is dying.
Wars will be endless. 1,000 worlds reduced to cinders.
The widespread avoidance of action or direct conflict is a smaller concern, though it is clearly connected to the challenge. Violence is the incompetent's final shelter. One character adds, "The issue is that violence makes for wonderful television. In big-budget sci-fi shows, some shape is practically needed. Huge space wars, which are implied in the book's concept, are promised but mostly avoided." Given both trailers, it's apparent that Apple is putting a lot of money into this. It appears to be really stunning. It's apparent that they're serious about it. Remember Game of Thrones' Battle of the Bastards? Isn't this one of the most spectacular fight scenes ever seen on television? Imagine if it had been talked about for 6 seasons, with years of plot and anticipation leading up to it, and then shortly before it started, Jon Snow and Ramsay Bolton met in a pub and signed a trade pact, and then the credits rolled. That's how the Foundation works. This works well as a book, Because the concepts and atmosphere are so intriguing, what amounts to a succession of short stories with a variety of people remains engaging. One of the reasons the series is still popular is because of this. This brings us to the end of our video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, then do let us know by smashing that like button. Well, we will see you soon in another video. Until then, take care and goodbye.